Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fiasconauts. I don't know what month it is. July?
July.
I am joined by Brandon Jones, Michael Huber, Kyle Bossman, and myself.
I love
You
improv.
can say something.
Yeah,
I love improv.
Huber loves improv the most.
Do I?
Yeah.
I do. I like when you guys improv. That's what gets me excited.
I was thinking about that while I was brushing my teeth today. This is an improv show.
It's an improv show.
This is an improv show. Huber's great at it.
Yep.
Wow, thank you guys.
Yeah, Huber.
I just
It's 'cause you have- you
pops
just-
into my brain.
That's
I say.
it, man.
Yeah, you naturally just go with it.
Yeah.
And that's the dream. This month we're doing a fan-submitted playset called Midnight at the Museum.
Sold.
They made a very cool cover.
Yes.
This is by Alex D. I'll bring this up a little closer.
I want to criticize the title for a second.
Midnight
It's a
at the
nod.
Museum?
It's a nod.
It's a
to the museum.
We've been talking about homages and nods this morning.
And the distinction between them.
Brad has just arrived to sit outside for 3 hours.
Nice.
Okay, so Jonesy,
Yeah.
read up the playset description here.
With pleasure. At the end of the 19th century, beloved philanthropist and nature enthusiast Tedward Vandervelt established the most comprehensive, wondrous, and whimsical collection of natural and cultural specimens found the world over, right here in New York City. The Museum of Natural History is now celebrating its sesquicentennial, its 150th anniversary, and will be open all night for the occasion. Donors, scientists, students, families, and the New York social elite have all been invited to appreciate the timeless splendor of the museum tonight. But something is about to happen that no one could have predicted. Will the museum be evacuated and put on lockdown? Will the exhibits make it through the night intact? Will tonight be the last night this long-standing landmark of scientific knowledge remains standing? Find out in Midnight at the Museum. Movie night, not at the museum. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jurassic Park, We're Back, The Mummy.
What about the relic?
The Relic, definitely the Relic.
Relic. Yeah. Sweet. Sounds fun.
Now we'll kick it off with relationships. We have partnership, family, expertise, academia, social elite, and uneasy alliance.
Expert tuned.
We did roll 3 6s. We're okay. We can do some uneasy alliances.
Nice.
For partnership, we have museum director and tour docent, swashbuckling archaeologist, and faithful sidekick, newlywed European tourists, notorious smuggler of artifacts and apprentice in training, cocktail waiter and alcoholic. We haven't met yet, but I think I know how we can help each other out. Number 2, family. Forgetful grandparent and excitable grandchild.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh
good.
boy, that's a Huber classic. Incredibly competitive siblings. Parents taking a break from the kids for a night out. City slicker and country cousin from out of town. I couldn't leave you home alone, so you better behave yourself.
Whoa.
Separated, though not divorced yet, as there might still be something there.
Oh my goodness.
3, expertise. Paleontologist and fan who is completely obsessed with dinosaurs. Egyptologist and expert in curses.
Dude.
I'm sorry about the lab accident. You don't blame me anymore, do you? Astronomer and astrologist who can't stand each other's practices. Marine biologist and faithful sea captain. We both discovered it at the same time, but they named it after you.
These are really good.
Yeah,
Really,
these are really
fantastic,
good. These are really
actually.
And
good.
here's what I can tell already.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of these fiascos start in a very grounded place, and we take it to a supernatural goof zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're starting in the supernatural goof zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that we get the options for like archaeologists or astrologists to like get right into it.
Yeah.
And then clearly one should just be like the couple out for a night on the town.
Just completely unrelated to Egyptology or curses.
Academia, professor and child prodigy, classmates with a crush. They were always trying to one-up my achievements. Partners for the group project due on Monday. Attractive high school teacher and former student. Researchers from the Institute of Scientific Mysteries.
Whoa.
Social elite. Tedward Vandervelt's great-great-great-grand descendant and fiancé. Nouveau riche.
Nouveau riche.
Oh, nouveau riche and old money. We used to be married to Reginald. Don't ask. Prep school adversaries from back in the day at Bunbury Academy. World-renowned celebrity explorer and bodyguard. I like celebrity explorer. That's great.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Do you even know who I am? 6, and finally, Uneasy Alliance. Rival treasure hunters. Geologist and flat earther.
At the museum.
Making Ian a flat earther would be pretty great.
God, no.
Security guard and troubled teen.
It's so good.
Big game hunter. An animal lover zoologist. Science nerd and blind date. Finally on speaking terms after all this time.
They're pretty good.
That's really
man.
great,
Those
man.
are really good
Jeez.
things.
Oh boy.
Those seem pretty good.
If you want to pick up
Okay.
where that leaves off, or do those first.
Well, you started.
I do? Oh boy, from that delicious list?
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
mean, we don't have to. I guess we don't have
Okay,
to. Go
let's just go through. I'll tell you what's tempting. I mean, obviously, either notorious smuggler of artifacts or swashbuckling archaeologist or world-renowned celebrity explorer.
And that's all in that first category?
I'm
That's
not
all in
going to
one?
stop any of you from labeling me as
1
that.
and 6.
Oh, okay.
The parents taking a break from the kids for a night out, I dig. I'm sorry about the lab accident. You don't blame me anymore, do you? It could be funny. And what was the kid?
The
Forgetful
grandparent.
grandparent and excitable grandchild.
Excitable grandchild.
There's no wrong choice.
There's no
They're
wrong
pretty
choice.
much just not a wrong
Follow your
choice.
heart, Jones.
Yes.
All right.
Remember, you're just picking
You
the
just
broad
have to pick the
categories
broad
at this point.
category. You
Like
don't
I
have to-
want to. I'm tempted to swap them just to like make it interesting, but like I just don't think we've had that vibe before on Fiasconauts. So,
Which one?
Well, I mean, I guess it's up to you to decide. I guess
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
pick who's who, but between Mr. Bossman and Huber, I will pick forgetful grandparent and excitable grandchild.
You can't pick
you can't
that.
pick
number
that.
one.
Can't pick it.
You
Oh,
pick-
sorry,
can't
family.
pick
Family.
that.
Sorry, family. Sorry.
What number is family?
Number 2.
Nice. So Kyle and I are family.
Pick that.
You can't pick that.
I'm just showing people how not to play Fiasconauts.
Oh yeah. Incidentally, if you want to learn how to play Fiasconauts, like Jones, for example, might want to brush up. Watch the How to Throw a Fiasco video that we have on YouTube. I'm just kidding, Jones.
Funny, we introduced this as an improv show, and we're like, you can't do that. The rules, though.
You have to know but me. Sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean to use an offensive term for your
No
people.
but.
No but.
Well, Fiasconauts is like those sim games you can pause.
I got a butt.
You know,
You have
so
a
you can just
fabulous
like
butt.
we pause the improv and we're like, wait a minute, okay, restart the improv.
What are we thinking, Hubert?
Jones and Ian
Okay.
have a partnership.
What number is that?
Number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
We both write it on our things so we remember.
Who is that with? That's Jones and Ian?
Yeah. So you could start filling in, or you could do main categories for you and me and Huber and Jones.
Uneasy Alliance is unavoidable. There's no reason. There's no
There's
way
no
we're not.
reason not to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're picking that. So I guess that'll be Huber tossing you a bone. That's you and Jones.
Nice.
Uneasy Alliance.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
All right. So I'm gonna pick a main category for Bossman and myself. I'm gonna go with expertise.
Nice.
Expertise.
I have a secret. I have an idea that I want to do so bad with this,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm hoping that we get that.
Oh wait, so
Don't say it.
can
Wait,
I
do I
strike?
take a?
You
do
can
I-
strike.
Do I take a die?
You did.
This one.
But I don't know if
Yeah,
that would
okay.
work. I don't know if we can have an uneasy alliance as one of you is an excitable grandchild.
Sure you can.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you were saying Huber is definitely the excitable grandchild.
I mean, I would love
There
that for
was
you to be
one-
an old person and Huber to
There
be a
was
little
one
crazy
under
kid.
6 that was similar to Uneasy
Not for like
Grandchild.
listeners at home with like how loud Huber would be.
What
but
was the one in 6 that was similar to Uneasy Grandchild? There was like a.
Jones, I do love an adult and a child teaming up though.
Oh yeah.
Every
Yeah.
time, man.
It's like a
Every
security guard and this kid like
Yeah.
team up.
Yeah. saying, listen.
We're the only ones who know about these dinosaur bones that come to life at 3 in the morning.
The gap beneath the gate is 6 inches tall. You're the only one who can squirm under
You're the
there.
only one who can squirm under there.
So that's number 1. That is forgetful grandparent, excitable grandchild.
Okay.
That's a family pick.
Take that.
Kyle and I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you and Kyle. All right.
What's wrong?
I just love it. So I'm just picturing Huber with
Yeah,
the hat. The hat turned sideways, chewing bubblegum, holding
When I
a balloon.
first read this, I was like, that one's happening. That's a winner.
The only better person to cast would be Ben. I'd really like Ben in that role, but I'll take Huber.
All right, so you guys are partnership.
Yeah, Jones and I are partnership.
We're family.
We still got all the
Jones and I are
numbers.
expertise.
We only got 1 3 and 1 5, so make it count.
Uneasy Alliance is you and Jones.
All right. Do we have a 4? Yes. Ian and Jones, notorious smuggler of artifacts and apprentice in training.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Let me look at expertise. So as a forgetful grandparent, I could have a lot of these jobs. What I wanted more than anything was to be like a 13-year-old paleontologist. That's
Prodigy,
like the
yeah.
funniest thing in the world to me.
Yeah.
But he was not an excitable child. And, okay, so that's filled in. Let me look at Uneasy Alliance. That's going to be the most fun to fill in. Again, that's rival treasure hunters, which would be a little too much overlap, right?
Yeah.
Geologist and flat earther. That's so fun. Security guard and troubled teen. Can't really do that. Big game hunter and animal lover zoologist. Science nerd and blind date. And finally on speaking terms after all this time. So, the Uneasy Alliance will be a geologist and a flat earther.
I think we could do security guard, and instead of troubled teen, we just like adapt that to be the excitable child, if we wanted to.
Already wrote it down.
Yeah.
You wrote a single dash.
I feel like
Yep.
I feel like flat earthers are truly interesting.
Okay.
Did I spell that right? Who knows? Geologist and flat earther.
Yeah.
So if he's an excitable grandchild, is he the flat earther? Probably.
I don't think so.
'Cause he's not educated. No.
He's
a
very,
he's a
very knowledgeable about
12-year-old
geology.
geologist.
I
Yeah.
love rocks.
I love this idea that it's this kid who like is a geology nerd.
Do I take a die for that?
Oh yeah, you do. What
It
was
was
geology
3?
and flat earth?
2. That's a 2.
Two.
That is a 2. All right. For expertise, that's
Yes.
what we're on, right?
Yeah.
For
Oh, and I didn't-
Bossman and myself,
I didn't grab one.
I've
for
been grabbing ours.
partnership.
Paleontologist and fan who's completely obsessed with dinosaurs. Egyptologist and expert in curses. I'm sorry about the lab accident. You don't blame me anymore, do you? Astronomer and astrologist who can't stand each other's practices. Marine biologist and faithful sea captain. We both discovered it at the same time, but they named it after you. Oh, man. I mean, I'm all about Egypt and curses, but also, like, I'm sorry about the lab accident. You don't blame me anymore, do you? Could be, like, you accidentally got flung forward in time, and that's why you're a grandparent now?
Because of the curse or because of the
No,
lab
because
experiment?
of the lab experiment.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like, I have no idea.
Or
do you-
get some like
speaks
rare
to you?
disease.
What speaks to you, bossy?
They're all great, and we have all 6 options.
Oh, astronomer and astrologist who can't stand each other's practices. I think I skipped that one.
That's very fun too.
What do we have here? Numbers. Egyptologist and expert in curses would eat our last 2.
Ooh.
I'm sorry about the lab accident would eat our last 3. Marine biologist and faithful sea captain would eat our 5. We both discovered it at the same time, but they named it after you. Would be a 6. We have plenty of those. Paleontologist and fan who's completely obsessed with dinosaurs and 1. I'm leaning toward Egyptologist. Sorry about the lab accident, or the sea captain one.
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart. It's your
All right.
pick.
Egyptologist.
Nice.
Okay, so now we done with relationships.
Now we're done with relationships.
So, Needs, objects, or locations.
Needs to break into the ancient weapons case, the secret exhibit behind closed doors, a musical song and dance number at the gala, the 100-year-old file cabinet in the museum director's office, the freezer in the taxidermy workshop, the sarcophagus in the Egyptian hall. Ooh, if you're Egyptian, it might have to be that. To fight. Number 2, the beast you accidentally woke up. The museum director for denying your discoveries belong in the museum. The school children who think they know more than you. The NYPD. Ooh, that's a hit. The NYPD who don't believe you about what's happening. The ghost of Tedward Vandervelt. The next person that pisses you off because you're having a bad day. Number 3, to become a legend in the hearts and minds of the citizens of New York City. The first to discover it all over again. As drunk as possible by the end of the night. A mummy. The next museum director because this asshole is doing a poor job. Camouflaged so you can slip past the guards.
What was the name of that?
To become.
To become.
To find out the truth about why the dinosaurs really went extinct. To find the hidden resurrection stones somewhere in the museum. The ancient lost treasure you've spent your whole career seeking. The key to the past through the museum's time portal. The last specimen left on Earth. A way out of this damn labyrinth. 5, to end the family curse that grandfather set in motion when he raided that tomb. The lies you've been telling everyone about your achievements. Your dependence on Mom. His career once and for all. The relationship in the most non-confrontational way possible. This mockery of science.
Yes.
To get even with the one who stole your discovery and presented it as their own. With the parents for that one petty thing you can't let go of. With everyone who doubted you in college. With that slandering journalist. With that prick who runs the Archaeological Society. With the current Vandervelt who blackmailed you.
Whoa.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay.
No to get away?
No to get away.
Breaking tradition.
We have to find a way out of this damn labyrinth. But yeah, to break into, to fight, to become, to find, to end, to get even.
And we have no twos.
Okay, so no fighting.
All right.
There will be fighting.
There was some fun. You're right.
There will be.
Fighting those kids would have been hilarious, but we'll fight some kids. It'll be okay, Kyle.
Okay.
I know Kyle loves to get even.
Huber's a kid, a little child
Oh, yeah.
geologist.
Fist fight with this child geologist.
I say to find, because we're in a
who?
museum. We're all geologists. For Kyle and Huber's.
Oh.
So we have to find
You have
something?
to find something.
Okay. Need to find.
Need to find. So that means that
I
Jones.
say 4.
That means that Jones and I should probably get the other need,
'Kay.
just to keep them spread out.
Okay.
I grab that 4, Kyle, when you're...
I need to find you.
Jones and Ian need to become.
Oh, my.
Give me those locations.
What number is that?
To become is 3.
To become. What will you
Okay.
become?
No more threes, no more twos.
4 locations. We have some good stuff here.
Not in the movie, right?
Correct.
Category number 1, halls. Hall of African Animals. Hall of Precious Gems. Hall of the Ice Age. Hall of Viking Culture.
Oh.
Pass. Hall of Mummies.
Vikings, what are those?
Hall of Deadly Spiders. Number 2, events. You could have a sleepover in the taxidermy wing. Cocktail gala. Presentation of the Viper Emerald. Ooh. Like that. Story time with Stegosaurus. Monsters of the Deep IMAX show. And museum tour.
This is so good.
3, exhibits. Planetarium, the Rainforest Dome, Penguin Paddock, unidentified objects from space, everyday life of the caveman, touring exhibit, rare and fragile Mesopotamian pottery. 4th category, behind the scenes, we have the dissection room, we have the freight elevator, we have fossil storage, janitorial closet, museum director's office, security, and surveillance. Number 5, outside, terrace roof, in the back of the limo, the grand stone steps, greenhouse gardens, across the street in Central Park. Is that accurate?
Apparently so. I'm
right.
assuming they did their research.
Okay.
Night at the museum. They like run out into the park.
Okay. The hot dog cart. Yeah, right. That is okay. The hot dog cart on the sidewalk. And finally, category number 6, meeting spots. The secret exhibit closed for construction. The butterfly enclosure.
Dun, dun, dun.
The museum cafe. In front of the mammoth. The You Are Here map. The men's bathroom.
The only man.
Just the Neds, though.
Halls are too good. I'm gonna choose halls.
Okay, for you and
Dum,
me,
dum,
or for
dum.
Jones and Huber?
Jones and Huber.
Halls.
Okay, that's a 1.
Yeah, Jones and Huber need a place to meet up. They need something to tie them together.
All right, I'm going to read through the objects. Objects, category 1. Do not touch. A cluster of fossilized eggs. The mummy of Ramses II. An ancient oil lamp full of mystery liquid.
Did Egyptians do that?
What?
Numbers?
I'm not sure, actually.
All right.
An innocuous sapphire ring imbued with a curse. A haunted suit of samurai armor. An organism frozen in ice, newly acquired in the back room. I love how it's basically just like, hey, you want to do the mummy? You want to do Aladdin?
Yeah.
You want to do the mummy again? You want to do
relic?
the thing?
Yeah.
Taxidermy, 2. A 16-foot tall giraffe, the extinct dodo bird, an unrecognizable creature, a lumpy gazelle, the body of Tedward Vanderbilt.
Nice.
Guys, I don't think that animal is dead. ... 3. Big ticket items. 1. The Viking ship. 2. The statue of Anubis. 3. An incorrectly assembled dinosaur skeleton. 4. A meteorite found in the desert. 5. The big plaster blue whale suspended from the ceiling. 6. A modest 2-story model of Jupiter. 4. From home. A sleeping bag that smells like the pizza party from a few weeks ago. A hip flask full of whiskey. A top hat with a hidden note in the band. A very tight, sparkly evening dress. A handwritten list of complaints. A coat with most of the blood dry cleaned out of it. A coat with most of the blood dry cleaned out of it. 5. Might come in handy. A glass cutter. Night vision goggles. A long length of rope tied into a noose. A fire extinguisher. A Lunchables mom packed for you in case you need a snack. A rock. Just a rock. Arm yourself. Bossman is closing out the sound of a weed whacker, which is probably a good idea. 6. Arm yourself. A jeweled scimitar. A braided whip. A double-headed Viking axe. A rusty katana. A 19th century pistol. Or an Egyptian sickle. Okay. So I don't have any 1s. Or no, I do have 1s. I don't have 2s or 3s. So I can't do taxidermy or big ticket items.
Got any 2s?
Hey, you got any 2s?
Screenwriting tip. Easy joke. Just have 2 characters playing Go Fish. Easy joke.
Don't do that.
Easy joke.
It's not even a joke. Don't touch. From home. Might come in handy. Arm yourself. I like might come in handy. Do you guys like that? Those?
Might come in handy. Yes.
Okay, so that goes for me and Bossman.
Might come in handy.
All right. Here's the packet. You could start filling in pretty much anything. Our need to become, our object might come in handy, their need to find, the location in the halls. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh no.
Only 1, 4, and 6.
So remember, the last one is wild, so if something is just too good, we could save it for the end.
Were you thinking you're the Egyptologist or the expert in curses?
Frankly, I'm okay with either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a gift here, Huber.
Okay.
We are going to meet in the Hall of Viking Culture.
How dare you?
Low-hanging fruit.
My only 3 options was spiders and something else. And
Clearly, you pick
Spiders.
Hall of Deadly Spiders. Clearly, you pick Hall of
He's a
Deadly
geologist.
Spiders.
I'm a flat
There's
earther.
an
I just didn't
inherent
see
drama in
spiders.
spiders.
Just didn't see.
Okay.
We're getting nothing out of this Viking Hall.
At least Huber will have a lot of specifics.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Huber, incorporate some Viking spiders, will you, bud?
We could still go into the Hall of Spiders.
That's
There's
true.
Nothing's stopping us.
Pardon, it's the Hall of Deadly
Spiders.
I'm sorry, Jones. What was Viking? What was the number?
Number 4.
Okay, it's all yours.
No more 4s. No more 4. We got 1s and 6s left, Ubisoft.
Okay. So we need to find.
You need to
They're
find
to become.
or need to become.
Yeah.
But if one of them is like so good, we'll save it for the wild. And then we might come in handy. We have something that might come in handy. Read them out loud.
So we have a 1 and 2 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but read them all out loud
Okay.
again. Just
to become a legend in the hearts and minds of the citizens of New York City.
Great. Yeah.
The first to discover it all over again. As drunk as possible by the end of the night. A mummy. The next museum director, because this asshole is doing a poor job. Camouflaged so you can slip past the guards. And then need to find out the truth about why the dinosaurs really went extinct. The hidden resurrection stone somewhere in the museum. The ancient lost treasure you've spent your whole career seeking. The key to the past through the museum's time portal. The last specimen left on Earth. A way out of this damn labyrinth.
I like the
Man.
dinosaurs a lot.
Me
the
too,
labyrinth
it's
and
a
the time
one.
portal
Yeah.
are
It's a 1.
really good.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
All right,
Yeah.
dinos.
Out the truth about why the dinosaurs really went extinct.
Need to find out the truth about why the dinosaurs
Oh, you write that in.
actually went extinct.
Let me look at our objects.
Huber, you want to look at that so you can write it down?
Oh, might come in handy right there.
So you just got some 6s. Oh. Sorry, Huber.
Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this to give you a lot of options on the other need. So the object that might come in handy is a rock, just a rock.
Sweet. That's kind
rock.
of that's the kind of the one I was hoping for.
Okay, cool.
A rock, just a rock. Okay, so oh wait, I need that back. All right, so filling in Jones and my need to become. Once again, a legend in the hearts and minds of the citizens of New York City, the first to discover it all over again, as drunk as possible by the end of the night, a mummy, the next museum director, because this asshole is doing a poor job, or camouflaged so you can slip past the guards. I like 1, 4, and 6. Legends in the hearts and minds, a mummy, or camouflage so you can slip past the guards. I think a mummy immediately takes us into like crazy territory, but camouflage to slip past the guards has a lot of really good like possible.
Or smugglers.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna.
Cool.
We don't even have to use it as anything, but it is. It's a
Nice.
6.
I was thinking that. I was thinking the game is kind of designed for there to be multiple weird things happening.
Yeah.
And we did a pretty good job of picking characters who may exist in real life. We did okay. We're still pretty grounded.
Mm-hmm.
I was concerned we'd be wearing too many hats from the start, but I feel like we're okay.
Okay. Name time?
Well, we
Well,
got.
we gotta develop our characters
Yeah.
before our names.
We gotta
Oh,
figure out
yeah,
who the
alright,
hell's
sorry,
who.
sorry.
How
Well,
old are
you
you,
already
dude?
know you're a kid.
How
so
old are
if
you?
You've got a name.
I'm 12.
Great.
The most impetuous of ages.
So an aspiring geologist or like a geologist?
Doesn't have a PhD,
Okay.
but knows more about rocks than we do.
I take
Right.
some college courses.
Yeah.
Sure.
Summer camp.
Yep.
Yeah.
College for kids. Yeah, I definitely think you're like that kid who just like knows everything about rocks.
Ian, you have 2 jobs in front of you, basically.
Yeah, I'm either a notorious smuggler of artifacts or the apprentice in training, and either an Egyptologist or expert in curses.
So I feel like expert in curses is kind of cool.
With smuggler. You're a
Being
smuggling
smuggler
expert.
And I would probably be the apprentice if I'm a flat earther.
Oh, you're the flat earther?
I mean, it makes sense to
'cause
me if
he's
I'm
the
the
geologist.
apprentice. So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just not. I'm like not that
Okay.
much older than Huber. Maybe like 20. Like still in school.
But here's Jones.
And like really want to get artifacts, but like from the flat Earth we live on, obviously. Like
That's what I love. Yeah, it's like flat earthers aren't like just levelly like dumb. To me, flat earthers are just they question everything.
yeah.
And that's really what it's about. Is I don't trust a single thing that people tell me, and that's what like makes them kind of interesting. I think they don't believe the Earth is round just for the sake of it, to challenge other people's beliefs.
I like you're like coming to the defense of flat earthers right
Look,
now.
I don't think it's a sphere. Maybe it's like a slight curve, but it's definitely the Earth cannot be a sphere.
It's all a government hoax.
I've been up super high and it's not round. Okay.
Love it.
All right.
Okay, so wait, does that mean do you want to be the Egyptologist or the expert in curses?
I want to be the Egyptologist because
Okay.
I want to believe that Huber and I are in the same family where you're expected to, be a scientist.
Oh, right, because you're his grandparent.
Yep. And I want to be from New York.
Okay.
So, Huber, you have to be a little 12-year-old from New York City.
All right. I'll
Okay,
try to
great.
do that. Oh my god. Okay.
I've got my name already.
Like, we come to this museum frequently.
Okay.
I need to...
We know the security guards by
How do I
name.
Yeah.
spell this?
And- yeah, exactly.
And we're smuggling, I would assume. We're
How
free
do
to
I
we're free to do
know?
that. We just need camouflage. So
You don't know him ahead
I mean,
of
we
time.
need camouflage because we got to get in
Okay.
there and steal something.
But
We're trying
like
to
maybe
steal
I was
something, yeah.
in one of
And it
his
doesn't have to be a Viking
college
thing.
classes.
Yeah.
I've seen him
It's
in
gonna be a
class
deadly
a
spider.
couple times. We've never spoken though.
Yeah, like you're in college, like you're
college,
taking
yeah.
college level courses.
Yeah.
I think you
Like you're
remember
not
him.
in college, but you're allowed to take courses there.
We
and
know
so,
each
like,
other,
I've
but
seen
we've
you.
never like spoken a word to
You
each
remember him
other.
because he'd be in the lectures being like, nah,
Yeah,
It's wrong.
how do you know?
yeah.
Nah.
Like I would, like the professor would have to just be like, okay, I'm not saying, can we take this outside out of, like I just don't think it's appropriate for the actual like lesson that I'm doing right now. It's not that you're wrong. It's just that.
Perfect. Perfect.
Forgetful grandparents.
So, Jones, what if you're my kid?
Sure.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Like, you're my estranged kid who I haven't... Because I'm always gallivanting, stealing all these artifacts. And now I'm, like, trying to make good and, like, be a parent
Okay.
by involving you in this scheme.
The family biz.
But, like, I discover that you don't believe in, like, any of this stuff. And I'm, like, horrified by this.
I mean, I'm fascinated by artifacts. They just exist on a flat Earth. You know?
Right,
It's
right,
like-
right.
And can possibly speak of the flatness of it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I'm just that one step away from finally finding the
You've dug
the
so
evidence
deep.
I need.
Why wouldn't you have found China by now? You've
Right.
dug so deep.
Yeah.
Why do Kyle and I need to find out why dinos were extinct?
The real reason why.
Why? Why do we
It's
care?
tied to Egypt somehow.
Huber, I feel like it's been our family's mission
Okay.
for generations.
Yeah. Like my great grandpa,
My grandpa.
your grandpa, my great wait, you're my grandpa though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it'd be your okay, so
Yeah.
my great
Your great is
Great.
my grandpa.
okay.
Yeah.
So my great grandpa
Yeah.
was a legendary
Yes.
geologist.
Wouldn't that be his dad?
No, two greats.
two greats?
Two greats.
Would be your dad.
One great is his dad.
He's one great. He's
He's
oh,
just the
you're right,
grandfather.
right. Yeah. Right. Sorry.
Shush, honey.
No, look, I just got back from a family reunion. My family is huge and crazy, and like they've been doing they do
Three greats,
genealogy. They do genealogy to the point that we have like 30-foot like family trees that go back to the 1100s on them.
Whoa.
And the branch of the family that I am have like number signifiers, so I'm E6N5251.
Oh.
That's like my number in the family. It's amazing. It's pretty crazy. Anyway,
E6. Call me E6.
So our
yeah.
grandfather, whatever, was a geologist back in the day, and discovered dinos, and had a theory on why they went extinct, but was ruined
Mummified.
So this is like we're trying to redeem his legacy.
What if the dinos were mummified in like the way of ancient Egypt practices, but no one believes that?
Yeah.
So it's like, how can these two things have happened? Because they came way out of sequence, you know?
Mummified, and they were holding tools.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like they were the Mayans or something.
Okay.
Because how did they build the pyramids?
Yeah, the dinos did.
The dinos did it.
built
These
the pyramids.
super intelligent, sentient dinos that could use tools and wore clothes.
Okay.
Lizard people.
Oh my god. Lizard people, dude. The
totally.
lizard people.
Or the dinos.
Oh my god. All right.
It's perfect.
So I'm a notorious
Oh, geez.
smuggler of artifacts. And I am also an expert in curses. My name is Tabitha McClintock. And Jones is my child,
Sure.
who I have not seen. How old are you, Jones? Do you think?
In like in my 20s, I'm still in school.
Okay,
Well,
college.
probably 20. I'd
So
say
you're like 20. Okay,
yeah.
so I haven't seen you in 9 years. Not a great mom.
And I am Kirk McClintock.
Kirk. Love it.
You feeling the last name, Huber?
No, you can take us there.
Okay.
I love your last names, Kyle. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Dr. Robert Firstwood.
Oh, that works perfectly with my name.
Right on this
Why?
side, too, will you?
Raymond Firstwood.
Why does it work perfectly?
I don't know. It just rolls off the tongue.
It does. It sounds like a real name.
Robert and
Firstwood.
Raymond.
Firstwood.
Yeah.
Hurry up, Raymond. We're going to be late.
Everyone in your family has a name that starts with an R or something.
Raymond Firstwood.
Raymond Firstwood. Tabitha McClintock. All right, let's get all these dice-a-roo back in here.
And what's happening tonight exactly?
We never decided.
Oh, okay. There's a reason. Like, there's like
I imagine
There's a buy one get one free ticket at the museum.
okay,
So we're not buying tickets.
So we're taking advantage.
We're camouflaging.
but it's midnight, so we're,
I feel like there has to be some kind of gala going
It
on.
will be midnight.
Gala?
At some
Yeah.
point through this campaign.
It all
we'll
pops
get
off
to
at
midnight.
Yeah. Right now it's 7:30,
all right.
and I think that today there was a buy one get one,
Yeah, midnight's when the
Ticket.
lizard people show up.
and then also there is a special event gala for like the yearly fundraiser for the museum. So it's something that's very fancy, but normal people can come to it if they bought tickets.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's an excuse for it to be very busy, kind of fancy, and you could take advantage of a lot of distractions to get stuff done.
Nice.
Okay, let's run down who we are and what we're after and all that, and then we'll begin.
I am Kirk McClintock. I am an apprentice in training to be a smuggler, hopefully as notorious as my mom, Tabitha. I believe the Earth is very plainly and clearly flat. And at some point throughout this campaign, I will become camouflaged to slip past the guards. I am also, I have an uneasy alliance with Raymond Firstwood, the young geologist. And at some point, I will meet up with him in the Viking halls.
I am 12-year-old Raymond Firstwood. My great one or two greats.
Great.
Two greats.
Yeah.
Two greats.
I was
Joshi,
wrong.
two greats.
My great
Raymond.
grandfather Mitch Firstwood. Do you like Mitch?
I do like Mitch.
Mitch.
Mitchell Firstwood.
Mitch.
It's Mitchell, but like he
Mitchell,
was a
yeah.
rough and tumble guy.
Yeah.
He was down digging up bones.
Exactly. Mitch Firstwood discovered that the dinos were that they helped build the pyramids.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent super race of
Yeah.
dinos.
All of his photographs were burned.
Yeah.
He died of mysterious means.
He died of
Yeah.
mysterious means. His legacy was ruined.
Yeah.
And I want to honor his legacy and find out the real reason why the dinos went extinct with my grandfather, Dr. Robert Firstwood.
Right, I'm Dr. Robert Firstwood, grandfather of Raymond, Egyptologist. Haven't lectured in a while, but established, a well-established Egyptologist who has been looking for the truth about the dinos the entire time. That was his only interest in Egypt, but he's not yet revealed just how crazy he really is yet. He's been keeping that in his back pocket. He has an object that might come in handy. It's a rock. Just a normal rock.
What about my parents, your kids? Are they in the picture?
Yeah. So let's say I had an extremely rational daughter who had no interest in any of this.
No interest.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she leave? Or is she like at home in New York?
She's at home in New York.
Okay. So we're on good terms still.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. She's just not into it.
And she's annoyed when I'm like, come on, let me take the kid out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she's annoyed by that.
Okay.
Come on, we're going to the museum. And she's like, come on.
Not
We're going to
again.
tell him. Nothing. We're just going to talk about Egypt. It's fine. Something like that.
We're just going to talk about Egypt. I'm Tabitha McClintock. I'm a notorious smuggler of artifacts and mother to Kirk McClintock. I have not seen in 9 years. I am also an expert in curses.
I forgot about the curses. Uh-oh.
I need to write that down. Because in my line of work, looking for these crazy artifacts, you got to be an expert in curses, or you're going to get yourself cursed.
Protect yourself.
Yeah. And at some point during the evening, I need to get camouflaged so that I can slip past the guards, probably in conjunction with Kirk McClintock and possibly with some little kid. Yeah. That sounds pretty amazing. So we will be right back with Midnight at the Museum directly. All right, welcome back. Act 1 begins now. Go, Jones.
It is the back alley behind, what's the museum?
The Natural
The
History
Natural
Museum.
History Museum.
Yeah.
The back alley behind that museum.
The back alley.
Okay, all right.
Behind the Natural History Museum. And there is a security guard having a smoke break out in the back.
Just give me another one where Jones plays all the parts.
Can I be a security guard?
Sure.
And the security guard's friend, too. He brought a
whole mess of
kid.
security
I'll play
guards.
all those. I got
Yeah.
it.
And notorious streamer Brandon Jones is there having a smoke.
And the security guard's like, "Do you have a flounder?" No. Get it?
What?
Fish, because go.
I have no idea.
And sneaking up behind this poor security guard is Kirk McClintock.
Is he in good shape?
Kirk McClintock?
Yeah.
Kirk McClintock is definitely an athletic
Okay.
man.
Okay, got it.
He wears a black, dirty leather jacket. He's got a couple of tats.
Okay.
Not an agreeable fella.
Neck tat?
Sorry?
Neck tat?
Sure, you want the George Clooney from Dusk Till Dawn flames?
Yes. Cool.
I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that would work. So I gotta camouflage myself.
You got to cover it up.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you meant he had a neck tattoo of George Clooney, and I was like, "This is a weird dude."
Peeking out.
So that's the right
He has
answer.
a neck tattoo
He's
of
got a
George
neck tattoo of
Clooney.
George Clooney.
Of George
Okay.
Clooney from
Dusk Till
Till
Dawn
Dawn.
with
Right.
the neck tattoo.
With the neck tattoo. Yeah.
Okay, that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's canon.
That's
Got it.
And he sneaks past the security guard who's almost done with his cigarette.
Yeah.
Gets him in a chokehold. And doesn't kill him, but just, knocks him out, makes him unconscious, and then drags him behind a dumpster and takes off his clothes, article by article, and takes a piece of twine and wraps up his hands. And there is a van parked even further into the alley, and he slumps him over one shoulder and throws him into the back of the van. And while he is putting on the security guard outfit, Tabitha McClintock steps out of the driver's seat of the van.
Also smoking a cigarette. She's tall, red hair, pulled into a tight, high ponytail. about shoulder blade length. She is wearing a sparkling red evening gown with a tattered brown leather jacket over it. And she has like a tool belt over the dress currently. And she just goes, "Nice work, son."
Thanks. I told you I'm good at something.
I had no doubts. When it comes to brute strength, you're a natural.
Well, I got a lot to learn about smuggling from my good old mom.
That's very true. Let's see how much you take after your father.
Unnecessary exposition.
Yeah.
Because people already know.
I was being
In a
sarcastic.
movie, like,
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
but, like,
yeah,
we got it.
Yeah. We'll see how much you take after your father if you're capable of rational thought.
Why'd you have to bring up Dad?
Because I haven't seen you in
now I'm
9 years.
distracted.
You remind me of your father. I'm sorry.
All right. Finishes buttoning up the coat.
Okay, so you go in through the back. I'll take off this jacket, and I'll circle around the front. I have a ticket for the event. It was buy one, get one free, so you have a ticket as well, but I need you back here. Just stick to the plan, okay? Don't improvise. That's the only person you're meant to hurt this entire day, got it?
I mean, yeah, unless things go south.
Things aren't gonna go south, are they, though?
You never know. That's why you're
Kirk,
bringing me.
Kirk,
That's why you're bringing me,
Kirk,
because you don't know.
Kirk. Things aren't going to go south, are they?
I mean, what is south, really? You know what I mean?
Where someone gets hurt.
Like,
People
what
get
is-
hurt in the south.
But like, really, when you think about it, like north, south, east, west, what does that even mean?
Kirk,
You know?
Kirk,
Like, if you're north, like, how do you know you're north?
Kirk, we don't have time for this shit.
All right.
No, I'm not hearing any of this flat Earth stuff right now.
Okay, fine, yeah.
Kirk, it's ridiculous, and you're a moron. Now just go inside and get in position.
I'll prove it to you, okay? I'm not done with my book yet.
You're gonna prove
But
the
when
flat
I finish,
Earth
when I
theory to me.
finish writing my book,
Kirk, I have flown around the entire planet.
you went in circles. You went in circles, okay? Okay.
In the sense that I went
can
around
lay-
a sphere,
I can
yes,
lay
I
the
went in a
whole- I can lay
circle.
the whole thing out for you.
Kirk, later, okay?
All right.
There's gonna be a 45-minute wait after we're camouflaged. You can tell me then. But until now, I've got to get inside, and you've got to get in position.
Okay.
All right.
I take out a little radio. Put it in the ear. Can you hear me?
Test. Yes. Do you
All
hear
right.
me? Okay.
I hear you.
And Kirk, it's good to see you. I'm sorry I said that thing earlier. I just was thinking about your father, and it made me irritable.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, don't read too much into it. I take out the tool belt and I throw it in the van. I leave.
Is that enough of a fail?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get to tell me
Be
about the
shut down.
Okay, so then you give that to someone else in the first act
There you go, Huber. That's for you.
for being choked down. Okay, Huber.
All right. Raymond and Dr. Robert Firstwood have just entered the museum. Grandpa! You think these dopes really know about the dinos?
He's from New York.
That's right. Raymond, I told you. None of these dopes know about dinos. Not a single one of them.
What the hell are we gonna do?
I heard, Raymond, that your great-grandpa, my regular grandpa, his documents are somewhere in the basement of this building. We gotta get them. Tonight is our chance, my friend.
They finally put the documents in a safe spot.
It's been years. It's been in dangerous places this whole time. Finally, yes, they put it in a safe spot.
You know, I got word too.
What?
one of my classmates
Yeah.
was gonna be here
Wait, from regular school or from college?
from college.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of those earthers.
Earth. What are you talking about?
He thinks the earth is flat, the moron.
Oh, yeah. I've heard from them. They got interesting things to say, Raymond.
Look, Grandpa, he's chatty. He's a chatty fellow.
What are you saying?
I'm saying he is in the business of illicit activities. And he's gonna be here tonight.
No, we don't need him. No. We do not need him. No.
Look,
No.
I just like rocks, Grandpa. I'm not a thief.
Did you bring rocks here tonight? Give me that rock. Do you have a rock?
I always have rocks.
Give me a rock.
Take Big Bertha.
Raymond, this is just a rock.
Do you know where that rock is from?
No, it's just a rock. Raymond, what is this?
This is a 367-year-old.
Raymond, that is incredibly new for a rock.
Look,
What is this?
you
This
can
rock was
see
blown yesterday.
You can see the changes. The changes in the colors.
I'm putting it away. All right, we need to be focused tonight, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Listen, Raymond, this is an easy operation. They know me there, okay? They're gonna let me in. We don't have to be sneaky.
All right. I'll just look like a kid, Grandpa. I'll follow you.
Okay.
All right.
Raymond, you are a kid.
Don't call me that.
What do you want me to call you?
Call me your grandson.
Okay.
All right.
My grandson. Now let's go in
Okay.
and see.
Oh boy.
That might be the hardest I've ever laughed.
That's why I don't do accents.
It's perfect. It's
Accent's
great.
great.
So you give the white die to somebody else. Robert Firstwood, doctor. Sorry, Robert Firstwood. Where are we at?
I've taken my grandson Raymond to the. There's one elevator that leads to the basement. Okay. And there is faculty there who allows people. I don't want to say security, but there's like there's just
Employees.
Yeah. Who like they check to see. I mean, they allow people down there all day long, right? And so they want to know like what you're researching and things like that. And so they are basically guarding the elevator. And so yeah, we're pulling up.
Okay.
All right, my grandson. Great smile. Be polite. Okay.
Okay.
We're going in to do research.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
You're Jacob. You're Jacob.
No, I'm Frank.
Hey, Frank.
So, I'm so sorry, Frank. Frank, we need to get down there. We need to go to the Egyptian labs.
The Egyptian labs.
Yeah.
Can I see some form of identification, please?
Oh, sure, right here. I'm Dr. Robert Firstwood. This is my grandson,
Hello.
Hi.
an established geologist.
I was going to say, what are?
Hey, do you know about the rocks
Raymond.
from Arizona? The Arizonian rocks.
Raymond. Raymond.
I hear they have some there. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're red.
Well, they just discovered that 1 million years ago, the rocks they eroded and they decayed, and then there were other older rocks, and they don't know how the old and the new rocks were together.
Jacob, was it?
Frank.
Frank. Sorry about that.
Jacob's off today.
Okay, Frank. Listen, he's kind of a dumb boy. And I need to. I'm not. It's not for a paper or nothing. I just want to teach him some stuff, and so I wanted to.
Frank kneels down and puts his hand on little Raymond. He says, Raymond, those rocks are what this beautiful planet of ours are made of. And he hands the ID back to you. There's nothing dumb about that. Right this way, Raymond.
Excuse me. Jacob. Oh, I can
Let's
come
you
in
in
too.
as well, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay,
let's
all right.
Raymond in first.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
To the labs.
That guy's all right.
Yeah, it was great. Raymond,
Yo, why'd you call me an idiot?
because I told you to smile and be polite.
I was distracting him.
What?
I was distracting him. I
Distracting-
got him talking
No.
about rocks.
Listen, we don't have to scheme tonight. We don't have to scheme.
Okay.
The whole thing was they were gonna let us right in, and they
Well,
did.
you panicked. You're going for your badge. I didn't
didn't
even know
panic.
you had a badge.
That was not a panic. It's my ID, Raymond.
Okay. Made me nervous.
Raymond, look at me. Are you gonna be cool tonight?
I'm cool. I just want to see some rocks.
We'll see rocks after we find your great-great-grandpa's paperwork.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
They sink down further into the basement.
Scene?
That scene, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's
thank you.
immediately when the elevator doors open,
Ooh.
you see Tabitha McClintock in a red evening gown coming by, and she's holding one hand behind her back. When she sees you, she puts her hand behind her back, and she goes, "Dr. Firstwood, hello. Fancy meeting you here."
Sure, Tabitha, you're a little overdressed for the Egyptian labs.
Oh, well, I'm going to the gala. Are you not going to the gala?
No, I'm here with my grandson Raymond. We're just here to.
Nice to meet you.
Ah, hello, Raymond.
Do you like rocks?
She transfers whatever's behind her back.
Raymond.
I love rocks, Raymond. I'm a very big fan of
What's your favorite rock?
any that I can sell for a great sum of money.
Sell?
Well, yeah. You can make great money in rocks, especially
Sell them?
sparkly, well-cut rocks.
Look, would you sell the earth if you could?
Yes.
Raymond, she's on the other side of the business.
I'm gonna go over there for a sec.
He's very mature for his age.
I see that. And very upsettable. Anyway, how have you been, Doctor?
Fine.
Haven't seen you in
Fine.
a few years since...
Yeah.
Oh, right. Since our little run-in in Egypt. Sorry about that, by the way. I guess...
It took 30 years for them to put the paperwork in a safe place.
Well, it's,
Because of that.
Not safe enough, I guess.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
What do you got behind your back? What do you got behind your back?
Oh, these? She takes out a rolled stack of papers. And you can clearly see the name Mitchell Firstwood signed on one of them.
Tabitha, that's my stuff.
It's not your stuff, it's the public's stuff.
None of this is public. What are you talking about?
Well, these are in the public record. They don't just let people come into secure vaults.
It's true. I had to show ID.
Oh,
Well-
yeah.
Let me have those.
Oh, no. I misspoke. They were in the public record, now they're mine.
Jacob!
Jacob is
Jacob!
off today.
What was it? It was Jacob. It was Jacob something.
Kirk steps out. I'm sorry, is there a problem here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who are you? Who's
hello,
this?
Jacob. This is Jacob.
Yeah.
Yes, security. Yes, she's trying to take my grandfather's paperwork right from out of my eyes.
Oh, I see. Sorry, Jacob. There's been a misunderstanding, and she's, acting very, The good doctor here is a bit confused. See, I was holding my grandfather's papers here in the vault so that they could be securely stored until I could take them up to the gala. I'm just taking them up to the gala to show
Why
to a
would you-
few of my friends.
Those are sensitive documents.
They're not sensitive documents. They're about dinosaur bones. There's nothing really interesting in them.
Can I see some form of identification, please?
Yes, of course. Here I am.
Yeah, I'm not seeing you on the list here,
What list?
Mr. Dr. Firstwood.
What list?
The list for people to pick up things down in the labs and take them out of the museum
The Jacob
here.
upstairs. Let me down.
You can't just walk into the museum and walk out with something. I mean,
Exactly. Don't let her do this.
that would be highly illegal
Well-
and very dangerous.
Well, that's why Jacob is here. He's escorting me. He's never going to take his eyes off these documents.
Jacob, make sure she brings those back down, okay? You hear me?
Well, yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
For your sake, I'll do that.
Thank you, Jacob. He's watching you.
He is. He's very good at his job.
You're white die.
All right, so then, yeah.
We do this every time. We throw out all the white die, and then Act 2 just goes bad.
You gotta succeed to set stuff up, I guess? I don't know.
It's true.
Oh, man. Here, Jones. Oop. The ground gets it. Coming in clutch. Kirk McClintock. All right. Half of Act
Wait, was
1 is
it Kirk
done.
or Jacob?
He was Kirk, but I was pretending that
to
he
be
was
Jacob.
Jacob.
Got it. Okay.
There is no Jacob.
There is no Jacob,
but he's off.
He's
today.
off today, but
Okay.
then, like,
Yeah.
even though right
Jacob's
after
in the back
saying
of a
that-
van.
Yeah. Yeah, oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now what's Kirk
Got
do
it.
now?
Got it.
So, Kirk leads you back out to the front, where you bump into some friends of yours.
Right.
Some people recognize you, so you can't exactly slip out. But what you did not have on you, Kirk had like a little bag that he puts the stuff in, and then hands that back to you, so you're not just like carrying papers.
Right.
So you have a little bag, and Kirk sees that you're in good hands out in the lobby there, and starts to drift off to the Viking wing. just pretend to be a security guard, to just kind of fulfill his role. He's strolling through, and right in the middle of the giant Viking wing is a huge Viking ship. And right in the center of the Viking ship, on a pedestal, is a giant axe with gems all along the side of the handle. And it's the most beautiful thing Kirk has ever seen in his entire life. And he looks back at you, and you're still there. And he looks back up at it, and looks around, and there's no security guards around. So he sneaks around to the side and like steps over the rope, and goes in to like kind of test the security and like see if any alarms are going off or anything, and like no alarms are going off, and goes up, and there's like a creaky back door to the Viking ship where you can like actually get in it, and like that's open, so he just kind of tests that, like, okay, and then pushes that back shut, and then heads back around to the main entrance hall where you were, and rejoins you in your conversation.
Well, anyway, when I was in Australia, and I discovered that they had the ceremonial masks, but the ones that we thought were the real masks were actually fakes.
Oh, yes.
And the reason I knew, of course, was because I didn't get cursed when I touched them. Because I knew that they were supposed to be cursed masks.
Well, you never know with those curses.
So it's sort of like, I found out
Fairy tales,
the wrong
really.
way, that it was the wrong masks, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't cursed.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you serious?
Oh, well, yeah.
No. About curses, please.
Well, you know. Not that I actually believe that I would be cursed, but
Oh, yes.
the legend holds.
Legends
that, yes.
and stories.
Yes, legends and stories only, yes. Anyway, this gentleman here, Jacob, was it, right? Security?
Correct, ma'am, Jacob.
Yes. He needs to escort me. I need to peruse some documents very quickly. But it was lovely running into you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Lovely meeting you as well.
Tabitha.
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 Yes.
Tabitha.
McClintock.
Yes, great.
Yes.
Hey, Jacob. Do you enjoy being a guard at this museum?
Yes, Jacob, we've been curious. We've been chatting about
Yes.
it all night.
Yes. Do you get sick of the art?
Do I get sick of the beautiful art in this beautiful museum? No, I do not.
Guess what we were just thinking? All night long, you could walk straight up to the Viking boat. No one would stop you. As a security guard.
There are several places that we're allowed access to, yes.
Oh, do tell, Jacob.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't have this job if I went around telling everybody the secret places I could go.
Very true. Very true.
I see what you did there.
That's
All right.
cheeky,
I just,
cheeky.
grab your arm.
Jacob, one
Walk
last
straight,
thing. One last thing,
I'm
Jacob.
out.
He just leaves
Thank
him
you,
behind.
gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen.
We can't leave.
Why not?
At least I can't leave.
Why not?
There's something I need to take.
Besides The dinosaur bones that these documents are going to help us find? What do you need to take?
Way more important than that.
How could anything be more important than dinosaur bones that prove the entire history of human civilization is wrong?
Because there's more wrong to it than that. Have you been inside the Viking Hall?
I've walked through it before.
They have the axe of Varhirsen Golgoth.
That axe? How did they get it? I thought...
The famous Viking sailor and allegedly one of the only people in existence to find the end of the earth.
Kirk.
Legend says that the axe will lead you past the great turning seas to the earth's very end.
Kirk, sweetheart.
I can't leave.
Sweetheart.
I can't leave.
First of all, the earth... I'm not even going to get into it, but how is an axe meant to lead you anywhere?
How are bones helping you find out about dinosaurs?
The archaeological record would prove that we've been lied to our entire lives.
The axe will prove that there's an edge to the world when you're standing on it.
All right, Kirk. Kirk, listen to me. I shouldn't speak too loudly. Jacob, listen to me. After we get the dinosaur bones, and after they are safely out of the museum, I promise you, we can come back and get the axe. If it's that important to you.
It's that important to you, too.
Kirk, I have sailed around the planet.
There he is, Jacob.
She's behind schedule. No, wait.
You already got a black.
I already got
You already got a black?
You can't always get what you want. No, right this way, man. Okay, right this way.
And
I lead you out the front door.
What was the name of that Viking?
Varhirsen Golgoth.
Varhirsen Golgoth.
Good man.
All right, Huber. Raymond.
Oh, you do have to reassign that black die.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one over here. Yeah, it's definitely for you to count.
So, Raymond was wandering the halls. He's a kid. He can, go unnoticed around there.
He was mad at that woman who said she was.
Yeah, he was steaming. He went to go look at He went to go look at some cool samurai stuff.
Cool.
Now he rejoins Grandpa. Some cool samurai stuff over there, Grandpa.
Yeah, I agree. It's great stuff. It's great stuff.
Grandpa, what's going on?
Trying to keep an eye on Tabitha.
Who?
Oh, you know that woman you met downstairs who said she would sell the earth?
Yeah. Stupid.
Raymond,
selfish.
The documents we came in here for, she's walking around some. I don't know where she put them.
What?
Yeah.
Great-grandpa's documents?
Yeah, the good thing is that I've seen Jacob wandering around, so at least he's still here, so he'll try to keep things straight.
Okay. Well, we better go up there.
No. We just gotta play. Look, Raymond, there's no scheming. This is simple, okay? She's gonna come up here, show off those documents to somebody, bring them back down, and then we get to see them.
This doesn't feel right, Grandpa.
What do you mean?
She said she would sell the earth.
Yeah.
You trust her?
No, but I trust Jacob, the security guard.
Jacob?
Yeah, he's worked here for at least 5 years.
I can't place it, Grandpa, but he looked familiar somehow.
All right.
Yeah, I told you, he worked here for 5 years.
Yeah, I must have seen him in passing. We do come here pretty often.
Yeah, and he's got that iconic tattoo. You'd never miss it.
Wait.
Huh?
Jacob doesn't have a tattoo.
Yeah, he did. I saw it. He's got a neck tattoo right here.
No.
Huh?
That's not Jacob, then.
That's Jacob. He said my name is Jacob.
No. Jacob has the bent left finger.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm very observant, Grandpa.
What is a left finger?
Yo, your eyes are failing you.
Okay, hey, Raymond.
Look,
What?
the power of youth.
Raymond, you know I believe in the power of youth.
Yeah.
That's why you're here.
And you believe in me.
Yes.
And I believe in you, but I hate to say it, Grandpa. You're not as reliable as you used to be.
What is that supposed to mean?
You forget things.
I don't forget a thing.
Jacob never had a neck tattoo.
He did. I saw it with my own eyes.
Tonight, yes.
He must have just got it.
Maybe. Wait,
Get it white? Okay.
look, I'm gonna go find out what's going on.
The power of youth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it to me. I'm going.
Text your grandpa.
Okay.
Okay.
Scene. Okay, so give that white one away. To me?
Yep.
I didn't even do anything, but sweet. Okay. What's Dr.
That's what he gave it to you
about?
for.
I gave it to future you.
Oh, okay.
Participate.
Sending a message.
Yeah,
Sending a
participation.
message.
Something was said.
Something was said.
All right, so Raymond's doing that thing over there. Dr. Robert Firstwood is peeking on Tabitha when a third party arrives. The, I guess not the curator, but the person who manages the documents of the museum, the person who decided to put it in a safe place, is upstairs running around for the gala event. And notices Robert Firstwood.
Dr. Firstwood! Pleasure to see you today!
Hello, Arnold. How you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How are you?
Arnold, I gotta be honest with you.
What's the matter? I can tell immediately something's amiss.
Well, I got your email about how you put my grandfather's documents in a safe place.
Oh, yes, let's go look at them now.
We
shall
can't. Look, I would love to, Arnold.
What?
I would love to, Arnold.
Well, what's wrong?
Tabitha McClintock, you know her?
Tabitha McClintock?
Yes.
Of course. She's infamous.
Yeah, she's in the building tonight. She took it out before I could. But listen, Jacob is watching her. Jacob. What?
Wait, she removed them from the secure vaults?
Yes.
But how?
Jacob was right behind her.
Jacob is off today, the security man?
Yeah.
He's off today.
No, I saw him. What is wrong with you people? I saw Jacob.
You saw Jacob?
Wait a second, the power of youth. No, it may not have been Jacob.
The power of youth? What does that mean?
It's my grandson. It's this thing he tries to talk to me about. The power of youth.
Oh, how young people are much more observant than we old fogies?
Yes, Arnold, yes.
I've heard of young people talk about that before. But anyway, she should never have removed. No documents are meant to be removed.
Oh my god, if Jacob isn't Jacob, she could have the documents. She could have them.
Well,
She
yes,
could be walking right out. Arnold!
if we have an imposter security guard, we might have a real situation on our hands.
Arnold, how do you let this happen?
Because I'm up here, there's a gala.
Arnold, I need you to put the gala on hold. Okay?
Well, of course.
Please.
Matters of security I take very seriously. I'm the Lord of Documents.
Frank, the security guard, has overheard this.
Frank!
Arnold, I'm sorry. Is there something wrong?
What has happened?
It's almost time for your speech, sir.
This is Jacob. This is the fake Jacob.
No, Frank, this is Frank.
No. This guy told me his name is Jacob.
I'm sorry.
is him.
What?
Frank, what's
You.
happening?
It's you.
Did you
No,
tell this man that your name was
The
Jacob?
power of youth. It's your fake. I know it.
Frank, please explain what has happened. We may have had documents, and someone might be impersonating Jacob.
The last time I saw you, Mr. Firstwood, you gave me your ID, and I let you and your grandson, I believe, into the museum.
And then he led Tabitha right up here and let her take out to shut this place down.
Frank, what's happening here?
Arnold, I swear that's the last time that I saw this gentleman.
Come clean with us. Come clean with us and shut this place down.
Well, now, Dr. Firstwood, if you saw Frank upstairs, it must have been someone else that you saw downstairs. Frank is assigned to this floor.
Look.
I can call a meeting of the security guards and bring everyone together.
Perhaps we
Do that.
should. Yes,
Do
we
that,
should
yes.
call a meeting.
Call a meeting of the security
Yes.
guards, please. I'm begging you to shut this place down.
come with us to the elevator and perhaps
I'm
you
gonna
can
ask you to
identify.
calm down,
No,
sir.
you calm down. You calm down.
Dr. Firstwood, everything is
Slaps
fine.
his face.
You calm down, buddy.
Dr. Firstwood, Dr. Firstwood.
Frank pile drives you to the floor.
Now, Frank.
Pile drives up.
I think I got some spit on Huber's lap for that one.
Alright.
Actually, no. I'm gonna give that to Ian for a strong choice of character there. That was good. Yeah. Arnold.
Do you have a last name for Arnold? It's probably weird for Frank to call him Arnold, but I didn't want to.
Terwilliger.
Terwilliger? Got it.
Arnold Terwilliger.
What's the
The
Vikings
Lord,
name?
self-proclaimed Lord of Documents.
Easy and Golvoth. Golvoth.
Golva.
Okay, so Tabitha
But it
was
should be pronounced differently every time.
Tabitha was with Kirk. They were looking at the documents in the Viking Hall.
Ooh.
So Kirk was mostly looking at the axe, which was maybe 50 or 60 yards away from the scene with Frank and Albert and Alfred.
Albert.
And
Arnold.
Arnold,
Sorry.
and Dr.
Arnold Terwilliger.
Firstwood. So we became distracted by the ruckus, and then we watched Dr. Firstwood get pile driven in the head, or whatever, by Frank. Yeah.
Dead.
Legs up.
What's a pile driver? I'm not totally. Okay, all right. Yeah. And so we're just like laughing in the Viking wing. And then over the radio that you have, Frank's voice and you can hear Albert like yelling at him, like chewing him out in the background, calls a meeting of all the security guards in the first floor security office, which is something we had not anticipated. So the message has just finished coming over the radio, so you're meant to go there.
Damn
I
it.
guess. Wait,
I'm gonna have to lose this disguise.
or we could use this to our advantage.
How?
Well, I mean, remember when we were kids, when you were a kid and we would watch movies together? Do you remember Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Of course I remember Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Right, it's one of my favorite memories of ours, actually.
One of the greatest Samuel Jackson films of all time. There's no question.
Yeah. Well, remember the part when the kid says all the cops are up to something, you could steal Fort Knox?
Yes.
We may have just found ourselves in a very similar situation.
The axe gleams.
So you're saying now's the time to take that axe?
No, I was thinking of the bones. But while you're in the meeting, you can get valuable information and all the security guards will be tied up. So it might be time to move to phase 2 and I can go down to the vaults.
I
The
think they'll
sub-vaults.
recognize me. I think if I just float around the museum, they might not think of one person that they don't recognize because they're bringing in other security for the night. Whoa!
Hello?
Voktang's axe is here?
Yes, young man, that's Voktang's axe.
Hey, Tabitha.
Oh, hello. Raymond, right? You're Dr. Firstwood's grandson?
Yeah.
How
What
are
of
you?
it?
Oh, I've been a long admirer of the Firstwood family and your work.
Yeah, well, we're in the Vikings Hall.
That's true.
You want to sell all the Viking stuff too?
I
Do you want to
know.
sell history?
Well, I mean, generally, yes, but not specifically the Viking Hall. There's nothing in here worth much, and I think some of these
Do you even
items
know
are
who Voktang is?
replicas. I've heard that he was an explorer, had some interesting ideas about shapes.
Yeah, whatever. Shove off.
All right.
So I leave
into my hiding spot.
Wait,
And
what's your hiding spot?
there's a big there's like another long ship and a bunch of like furs and weapons, and I'm like hiding in there scoping you guys out.
But we like clearly watch you go and hide in this thing. What is that boy doing?
I don't like this.
What?
I don't like the way he looked at that axe.
Do you think a 12-year-old boy is trying
You
to...
don't know that kid. That kid's been in classes at my school.
Wait a minute, are you
That
telling
kid's
me
a
that
freaking genius.
he goes to your college catch-up
He
classes?
takes special classes at my school.
So he knows you. He could ID you. If he hasn't already.
No, it's the mustache. You can't see through the fake mustache. I just think he's... Look at him. Look at him over there. Look at his beady little eyes.
Yes,
He knows we're talking about him.
he does. We should move. Also, yes, you've raised a good point, Kirk, that Jacob is supposed to be off today anyway, so you should definitely not go to that meeting.
Yeah. I think I should kill that kid. I could
What?
he doesn't weigh much. I could pick him up. I could stuff him in a duffel bag.
No.
They wouldn't find him for weeks.
No. Why kill the child? He's doing nothing. He's playing hide and go seek.
What if we get the opportunity to take that axe and it's already gone? That's what I'm saying.
Kirk,
This could be our only chance.
remember what the rule was. Nothing goes south, okay? Nothing goes south.
Okay.
So while all the guards are distracted, let's go down to the sub-vault and get those bones.
Okay.
And then on the way out, if there's time, we can see about getting this axe.
Okay.
Okay.
I think, the door.
glistens again.
Did you see that?
The door to the vault's just over here.
Okay.
I go up and I take the security badge.
Yeah.
And I boop. It doesn't go. Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Oh no.
They've put the museum in lockdown.
The wall, the windows go. Steel just shutters closing on all the windows.
I
and the
roll
doors-
under one of the shutters. I roll under. There's like shutting.
Wait, out of the Viking Hall?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was shutting like right next to me, and
That kid just slipped out. We could use that later, remember that.
Okay. Are we
But
trapped
we are
in here?
big trouble. We're trapped in the Viking wing, I think. And I think I saw that axe glisten.
There's only one thing that can cut through those bars.
You're right, but I think that axe might be cursed.
There's only one way to find out.
As we reach for the axe. End of Act 1.
Ooh.
nice.
Give that to Raven, because that was bonkers.
Staring at him.
Okay, so now we need the tilt. Can you hand me the Fiasco book and one of those pages? Boop. And then everyone roll the dice that you have in front of you. Okay, I've got a not, and then subtract the lower number out of the higher number from the higher number, and then tell me what you got.
White 1 or 0, if I can have if a 0 works.
0 works, man.
What
Yeah.
am I? What?
Wait,
so
what?
just one.
I
from
got 2
12
white
or one
threes,
from-
so
Oh,
3
that's
minus
a
3 is
6.
0.
Or it's
You're negative.
Lower-
Oh,
color.
lower
8
from
and
the
5.
brass.
Yeah, you're
The
negative
colors
3.
are different. Yeah.
Derp.
Black 3 is what we'd say, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so white 6.
You got a white 1.
Yeah.
I got a white 1. So it's you and Huber are the ones who pick the tilt. You guys can decide who wants the big category and who wants the little category.
I'll leave it to you, gents.
The big categories are mayhem, tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, and failure.
You go big, Huber.
Okay.
Okay.
Pick the category.
So we roll these dice actually to give you.
Arnold Twelliger.
Okay, so you've got 1, 3, 4, and 5.
5. We got a 5.
Yeah.
Paranoia.
Nice.
Okay.
Curses.
Trapped in a museum.
Trapped in a museum.
Yeah.
Paranoid.
Okay. And
And
then
I can choose from these.
yeah, 1, 3, or 4 of paranoia. Read them out. Let's see what we've got.
A stranger arrives to settle the score. 1, 3, or 4? Mm-hmm. 2 people cross paths and everything changes. Or a sudden reversal of status, of fortune, of sympathy.
Those are all pretty good.
I feel the 2 people cross paths we've kind of done. Like everybody's
Yeah.
met each other so
Yeah.
far. I kind of like the sudden reversal.
Okay.
A sudden reversal of status, of fortune, of sympathy.
Sudden reversal of sympathy. Okay.
Maybe the earth is flat.
Okay. So, going into Act 2, our tilt is paranoia. sudden reversal of status, of fortune, of sympathy, and things are gonna get weird. We're trapped in a museum. It's nearing midnight. We'll be right back with Act 2 after this. We're back. Act 2 begins now. Take us away, Jones.
I leap onto the ship, run up through the heart, the stomach of the ship, and run up onto the deck, where this axe is suspended, and lift it up, pull it up out of the stand, and then run out of the ship with it, and run over to the giant metal bars that have now imprisoned us inside of this room, and slam the axe against it. And it shatters into like 50 pieces.
Shatters?
Yeah, like immediately.
Oh no!
Axe breaks.
And the gems inside of it kind of fall out and collapse.
Thanos.
And this causes a major commotion, and several security guards run up to the other side of the bars and see that me with the axe on the floor and get on their radios.
Who are you? Who are you?
And I look down and I see the gems. Everything else has just kind of like been shoddy and slapped around, but like the gems are still there. So I kind of like scoop them up and like put them into my pockets.
There he is, guards.
Okay, we've all been here. Just tell us your name.
Guards, it was him.
What?
He was acting sketchy.
Who?
Him. I don't think he's a guard.
And then I
I've never seen this guy before.
He
run
was
back over to
sketchy.
you.
You do?
Yeah.
I say,
What do we do? We gotta get out of here.
Hey pal, what are you doing?
I say, sir, I don't know who you are, but please leave me out of this. Guards, he's gone insane. I don't know who this man is, but he just broke an axe on the
I
bars.
think we got a fake security guard. Why don't you send a few more armed units up?
The axe. Broken. It's broken.
I run over to one of the other doors and like the bars and like shake them. And I'm
Yeah.
looking and like all the windows are closed off.
No, you're stuck, buddy. You're stuck, buddy. Stay right there.
Dr. Firstwood.
No, it wasn't. Just you, the security guard.
In front of the ship, there is a long display case of some smaller, less famous, but still possibly sturdy weapons. And I run up and push it over onto the ground so the glass shatters and all these things go spilling out. And I grab a smaller axe. And I run up to you and I hold it against your neck and I turn you towards the security guards.
Whoa! Whoa!
Help!
Whoa!
Open the doors.
Whoa!
This man has gone insane.
Whoa!
The two more like armed security guards show up. He's like, no, cool. He's got a hostage. He's got a hostage.
He's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill. Take it outside.
Take it outside.
You're destroying things.
I pull the collar down a little bit. I say, Clooney says, open the doors.
Kirk?
It's just like, ugh.
Is that Kirk?
Who's Kirk? What?
I-
Please help!
I think
Help
that guy's
me.
in my class.
Boy, what do you know?
This man is 12?
Son, stay in the boat. It's dangerous in there. Stay in the boat. We need to call the police.
Oh, he got out, didn't
I
he?
got out.
Oh, right.
Oh,
right,
he
right.
rolled
So you're
out.
On that
He's
side,
on
so
that
forgot
side.
about that. Okay.
That dude thinks the Earth is flat.
The earth is flat!
He's clearly insane!
Call the NYPD. Call him.
This man is clearly insane. Please help me. Please get me out of here.
Look, there's nothing we can do. We don't know.
You can open the doors.
You could open the doors.
All right, Dan, open the door. Open the door, Dan.
I'm not opening the door. This is a code red.
It's gonna take the NYPD 10 minutes to get here. Open the door. I don't want to see this lady get her head cut off. No.
I don't want to get my head cut off.
shake you a little bit.
Oh, Dan, open the door.
Please.
Open the door.
Please, Dan.
Open
Open the door, Dan.
So, the gems
Yeah.
were a powerful artifact.
Yeah, cursed.
Everything goes back to the second before Kirk grabs the axe, and Kirk is the only one that remembers what happened.
Reforms,
Yeah, and Kirk knows what happens. So
Okay.
like,
Okay.
you came back, and you still have the knowledge.
So yeah, I'm just about to grab the axe. Like, oh, wait.
Kirk, what are you
back away.
doing on the boat?
What just happened? Did you see that? Did you see what just happened?
I saw you jump on the boat. We need to get out of this lockbox and get downstairs stat.
You double-crossed me.
Kirk, what are you talking about?
Give him a white die.
I was trying to get us out of here,
When?
and you threw me under the bus like nobody's business.
Kirk, baby,
You wanted
what
me
are
to
you talking
come
about?
back here and help you.
Kirk, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I grab you. And I drag you over to the bars.
Stop it! Stop it!
Security, Frank, can we get Frank over here?
Kirk, what
Security.
Are you doing? Kirk, what are you doing?
Dan and Phil show up. Frank's off today. What's up?
Yeah, Frank, I don't know. It's something about a ball game.
Yeah. No, Frank's downstairs.
He pile drived an old guy.
Yeah.
I think, sorry, I set the alarm off in here because I think this woman stole some plants from downstairs.
I did nothing of the sort.
Well, we'll take you down to security and you can answer some questions. We'll find out what you did.
I mean,
Gladly.
we were having our meeting and the vault door alarm went off. Right up there in that room that you're in.
There must have been a short circuit. I hit the fire alarm to try to stop this woman in here. She need me in the balls. I was trying to get her and she clocked me real good.
Oh, we've been there. Okay.
None
Both
of
of you,
that is true.
Dan, open the door.
both of you, come with us.
Dan, open the door.
Okay.
And see.
I love
In the
that.
hostage situation would not do it.
I don't know.
It's like, okay. All right.
That's awesome. All right, what's Raymond Firstwood up to? And you keep it in Act 2, all your dice.
Raymond is Raymond is in the medical wing in the medical room.
Well, I got to know one thing. Sorry, before we move on. Did you keep the axe?
No,
never touched
I
it.
never
Okay.
grabbed it.
Got it. Okay.
Raymond is in the medical room, standing over Grandpa's body, and you have like a neck brace.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
he's alive.
He's alive. He's alive.
His living,
Still
his
at the
living
museum, though.
body.
Still in the museum.
Yep.
His living body.
Grandpa, wake up.
Wait. Raymond,
Yeah,
you were right. The power of youth.
the power of youth. That's why your neck is healed.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Yeah, it's gonna heal.
Okay, yeah.
Just believe in the power of youth.
Yeah.
Look, I saw that selfish lady that wants to sell history off to the highest bidder. Talking to that security guard.
Yeah, you were right. The power of youth, you were right. That's not Jacob.
I think something's up. I don't know what to do though. We gotta go.
What do you mean we gotta go?
We gotta go stop them. They're up to something. They're in the Viking room. They're gonna destroy the artifacts, the axes, the boats.
Your grandpa's under arrest, Raymond.
Under arrest.
Yeah, they brought me in here to take care of my wounds, but
Who arrested you?
the security guard who pile drived me.
What's his name?
I think I thought it was Jacob. It's something else.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Remember the name.
Excuse me. Hey. What are you doing to my grandpa?
Can I help you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, your grandpa
Look.
assaulted one of our security guards.
Assaulted?
Yes.
Look at his neck.
Well, that's what happens
Look.
when you assault security, sir.
I don't know if you know, buddy, who Martha Firstwood is.
How old are you?
My mother, Martha Firstwood, is one of the best lawyers in the city.
My daughter.
Okay.
You see these wounds? You see this neck wound on this defenseless old man?
Would you like to see the slap mark on Frank's face? I can go show it to you.
Yeah,
Look.
show us the slap mark.
Yeah,
show us.
you're gonna
Show
lose
us the
your
slap mark.
job. I'm gonna shut this place down if you don't let my grandpa go. I'm getting Martha on the phone right now.
I'm sorry, did the school bus not pick you up today, little boy?
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
that's-
that's
it's
disrespectful.
done. It's
That's
done.
teach him the power of youth. Yeah, teach him the power of youth.
Mom, we got it. We got an issue. Look, Grandpa's been pile driven.
No. I told him not to take you out.
Look, we need you. We need you down here.
No, you don't. You
No.
need to come home. I don't care
No,
what
Grandpa,
happens. You come home.
What? No.
Come home.
No, but for Mitch, for great grandpa.
No. Okay, this again.
No.
No. Hang up the phone.
Look,
I'll see you tonight.
No, we need Mom. We need you. We need you. All right, look, buddy.
I have never been called buddy so many times
Raymond,
by
what'd she
a
say?
10-year-old.
Is she coming, Raymond?
Yeah, she's coming.
Oh, okay, you're in trouble now,
Yeah,
buddy.
she's coming.
You're in trouble now. She's a great lawyer.
Is there a problem over here, Franklin?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I'm kind of amused by it, to be honest. I mean,
I heard a lot of yelling.
you got this man over here who's trying to play karate on our security guards here.
Oh, right,
And then you
yeah.
got this little firepot over here who's
Listen,
calling his mom
Firepot.
the lawyer, who I guess is
Yeah.
gonna come down and we're
Yeah.
all gonna be out of a
Oh,
job.
yeah,
we're all out of a
quaking in
job
our boots,
today.
kid. We're quaking in our boots.
Do you guys even like rocks?
What?
Do you like rocks?
Do you like
Answer
rocks?
his question.
I love rocks. What do you...
Okay.
I'm very passionate about rocks.
Look at this rock here. This rock's only 376 years old.
But look at the striation. How could it be so young?
Yeah,
It can't be a day over 367.
367. Excuse me for getting the order of those last two numbers.
Yeah.
I'm a little forgetful.
Look, my grandpa's going through a hard time.
I will hand you this rock if you let me out of here.
Just please
I will
let my
hand
grandpa
you this
go.
rock.
You'll hand me the rock?
I'll hand you this rock.
Franklin, what the hell's going on over here?
I don't know. It's a very young rock.
Can
That
you
is an
just let my
incredibly young
grandpa
rock.
go, please?
Let me
No,
go.
he's
I will
been
hand you
under
this
he's
rock.
under arrest.
Does
We're-
the rock have the power of youth as well?
Look, you're security guards. You can't arrest anybody. We're leaving. Let's go.
We can hold you until the proper
Yeah, good luck holding us.
You
We're
slapped
going.
Frank.
We're
Franklin
going.
and I.
We walk out. We walk out of the room.
We attempt to.
Yeah, no, you're a 12-year-old child. I stopped you
Okay,
very
I'm keeping
easily.
the rock. Okay, I'm keeping the rock.
Okay,
I'm keeping
all
the
right.
rock. That was your chance.
All right.
That was your chance.
It was a lovely rock. Kid, you can leave. I would love it if you left.
All right, Grandpa. Which one?
Black.
All right, Grandpa. I
Raymond,
guess I got to do this without you.
Raymond, listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Power of youth. Use it.
Power of youth. Power of youth. I leave. Oh my God, Jones.
Oh, you keep it this time.
Keep it, baby.
Okay, round two.
I love that.
He's amused.
That security guard.
All right, so museum's still in lockdown. It's been 20 minutes. A police officer walks into the room where Robert Firstwood is, still in his neck brace, to just ask him questions to figure out what was going on here tonight.
So can you describe the events that led to you being pile driven by a security guard at the Natural History Museum?
Yeah. So, let's start with this. Do you believe in the power of youth?
We're still in the museum, right?
Yeah. We're in
yeah.
the med bay or whatever.
Yeah.
Of course I believe in the power of youth. I have 3 children.
Great. So, I was having a normal night. Yeah. Okay? My grandpa's documents were finally put in a safe place.
All right.
And so I came down here to look at them. Just to look. I come down there. Tabitha McClintock's already got them.
Wait. Tabitha McClintock?
Yeah.
The notorious artifact thief?
Yeah.
We got guys back at Central that have been working on that case for years.
Believe me, it did not make me happy to see those documents in her hands.
Well, she's got the documents?
Well, she did, yes. Then, Jacob, Jacob was there with her, though, the security guard, right?
Jacob, right.
Jacob.
Right.
And he takes her upstairs, right? Here's the thing, power of youth. My grandson knew that wasn't Jacob.
He could sense it.
He could sense it. So then I slapped that guy in the face, and he apologized me, and then I'm here.
There seems to have been a confusion. The man you slapped is named Frank.
Frank, Jacob, whatever. He's a bad guy. He's got my documents.
No, I think you may have become confused between two separate people. I got the lowdown on the way in here. Frank, he's worked here for many years.
Yeah, Frank. Exactly.
Right,
Frank.
no, yes. But the person that you slapped is Frank, and the person you thought you were slapping is Jacob.
So who's got the neck tattoo?
Well, not Frank. He's sitting right there, and he has no neck tattoo. Frank, you have a neck tattoo?
No, I don't.
See?
No, so then he's the imposter.
No, you
Yes.
just said the man with the
That's
neck
the
tattoo.
imposter.
Hang on, sir. Now the imposter has a neck tattoo, correct?
I don't know. The guy who pile drived me had a neck tattoo.
No, the guy who pile drive you is sitting right there, and he does not have a neck tattoo. He's very sorry.
Apologize. Look at me. Apologize.
Yeah.
Apologize to you, sir.
Yes.
For you slapping me.
Sir, I mean, a pile drive is a bit of an escalation.
Where's Tabitha? Just tell us where Tabitha was at. Where's Tabitha?
I don't know who Tabitha is. Describe her to me.
He gets out of
what
his.
was she,
he
what
gets
would-
off the table.
What was she
Where's
wearing?
Tabitha? You tell me where Tabitha is.
What was Tabitha wearing
She's
when you last saw
wearing.
her?
She's wearing a silky, shiny dress.
You want me to go upstairs in the middle of
Yes,
the
I'm
biggest
asking you,
gala
do
we're
your
hosting
job.
all year and find a woman in a silky dress?
He
Do you have
slaps him.
Now, sir,
Do
sir.
your job. What?
I start handcuffing you. I need you to stop slapping security guards at the Natural History Museum, and you gotta come with me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He spits out. Oh my God. The cop tases you. and like escorts you out of the building.
No, give me my phone. I gotta talk to my daughter.
You'll call your daughter from prison, from the clink.
End scene.
Goodness.
So last we saw Tabitha, she was
Walking away with her son.
Kirk had. Well, didn't you double cross me?
Yeah.
Wasn't I getting like taken by security?
Yeah.
And they believed you. So it's Phil and Dan, right?
Yeah.
And Kirk
Yeah.
escorting me down to the security office downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, fellas, I don't know what this man thinks I was up to. I have these documents legitimately. I'll return them to you. Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just taking them up to show a few of my colleagues. I filled out the proper paperwork.
Hold on a second, Dan. Look at this thing.
What is this?
It's like some It's like some dinosaurs.
What the hell they got
Golden
tools?
Tools.
The hell?
This depicts the theoretical secret history of sentient dinosaurs that helped build the pyramids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, lady. Okay, well, this is some sort of prank against
Yeah.
us. He throws it into the trash.
You just tore up priceless documents.
Yeah.
Sure.
Priceless,
Sure,
really?
priceless, yes.
Really?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Come on. Keep moving.
well, hang on
Oh
a
my
second.
God, dinosaurs with tools. Their arms are too small. It's a funny joke.
it's like a cartoon.
It's a funny joke. It's like a cartoon.
Okay, well,
Hey, I think my
well,
kid watches that show, buddy.
Yeah. Well, Dan, Paul,
Yeah.
since you acknowledged that the documents I was accused of stealing were nothing but trash, and that you just destroyed them and threw them in the trash, you have no real cause to hold me here, right?
Yeah.
We have nothing to talk about.
No, this guy here says you've been up to something.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. I was just looking
where-
at the Viking
Where do you
Axe.
think she got those documents from?
The 99-cent
Yeah,
store.
like the FedEx office.
I mean, you're buying documents and you're bringing them into museum for what purpose?
Yeah. Listen to this guy.
I was I was showing them to my colleagues as a joke. You got the joke. It was hilarious. Their arms are too short.
No. Tell us the whole story. What was going on with her?
I caught her taking documents downstairs. Those are valid documents. You're out of line, officer.
Excuse me?
Yes.
What?
I mean, it's not for us to say what are real and not real documents in a museum. Do you go around the museum? What's your badge number? Do you go around this museum just getting your grubby fingerprints all over everything and ripping it up?
No, whoa.
Do you light fire to things in your spare
Did
time?
you look at these? One of these dinosaurs has a cell phone. Explain that, pal.
Have you seen some of the outfits those Egyptians are wearing upstairs? Nothing in this museum makes sense. It's not for us to determine what's history and not history. If something is in this building, it is our job
Hey,
to
look,
secure
we got
it.
the badges. We're in control here, all right?
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah.
I've been working here for a while.
Yeah.
Right, Dan?
Yeah.
I don't remember one security guard who's got a tattoo of George Clooney.
Yeah, George Clooney. What the hell, buddy?
Sometimes I wear different uniforms and it covers it up. I wear turtlenecks mostly. Turtlenecks.
All right.
It checks out. We do have it.
Pretty cold in here.
Yeah. I've
That
seen the
AC
turtleneck version. I've
cranks.
seen it. Checks out. It checks out.
Okay.
Meanwhile, while you guys were all talking, Tabitha walked away and is now in the elevator going to the sub-basement vault.
Oh, to where the actual bones are?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you turn around and she is gone. And so I exit the elevator and I check around looking for cameras and security guards and I don't see any. And I unhitch my evening dress from behind my neck and pull it down and I've got a black suit on. And I take out of a small pouch in the back, I take out gloves that I fasten to the suit, and then I pull a hood up over my head, and then I press a button on the back, and it goes like that, and then intelligent camo blends,
Camo, dude.
blends me
PS4.
blends me into the wall. So it's like a reflective, semi-invisible, like Metal Gear Solid 4,
Raymond-
the Predator.
Firstwood steps out from behind a pillar.
Slow clapping.
Oh,
Looks like fate has brought us here, Tabitha.
This is a serious 12-year-old.
Raymond, I don't believe in fate, and neither do you.
You don't believe in anything.
I believe in the bottom line.
The bottom line.
Money, Raymond.
Oh. I have a yo-yo.
Oh, I have a yo-yo.
I'm like flipping my yo-yo.
It's a nice yo-yo, Raymond. Do you know any tricks?
I like spin it around.
Do you know this trick? And I seal my face up, and you can't see me anymore. You don't know why. Nani? My voice comes from behind you. You're out of your league, little boy.
I'm in college classes.
I come running in the room with the other security guards. I think she ran in here. I don't see her.
What?
Did you see anybody?
Yeah, what happened in here?
Some kind of future tech.
Explain what you mean. Explain what you mean.
Camouflage. Invisibility.
He's just a kid. He doesn't know what he's talking about. All right. Back to the office.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I think we're going this way then.
You guys shuffle me out.
Yeah,
like,
scene-
come on, kid.
scene
Come on.
right
Let's
there,
go.
Yeah.
Come on, kid. All right.
That means we're left with 4 black die.
Oh.
Final
Last 4
stretch.
scenes.
What's up with Kirk?
Still dressed as a security guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As Jacob, the off-duty security guard.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh geez. I'm
Yeah,
ill-prepared.
Jacob was going home for the night when he was smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was done. Yeah, off for the day.
Yeah.
So in the confusion of your absence when you took off, I removed the torn pieces of paper from the trash and have taken them to the security guard area, which is now actually kind of like the rec room, like the office with the the terminals and stuff like that, which is empty because it's chaos right now. Like security guards are running around. The gala has been undisturbed. It was just that one corner of the museum that was blocked off.
Oh, okay, cool.
So security guards are kind of doubling down and are like making sure that nobody at the actual gala is disturbed. And so I go in there and I take a roll of tape and I put to the best of my ability, I put these scrolls back together and roll them out on the table. And
due to some mistake combining like a wrench and a cell phone, it looks like one of the dinosaurs is holding an axe.
yes. and yeah, because I did that also, there was like a snake pattern that is now like a perfect circle. That's like above it. And I'm just like
So he put them together wrong, and it's like really like kind of smushing them together to really form the things he wants to see.
blatantly incorrect.
Okay. That's so funny to me. Just like the corners don't, the edges of the paper don't even match. He's like,
And it absolutely blows my mind. And so I run upstairs, and it's right in the middle of Mr. Arnold Terwilliger. Arnold Terwilliger is making his speech at the gala.
oh, cool.
In front of everybody. They've been dancing for a little bit, now they've stopped dancing. There's hundreds of people all dressed to the nines. And he is up on the podium, and he is just finishing to make his speech, and he's about to make a toast.
And so, that is why, with the deepest of thanks.
Arnold!
What?
Arnold, they're taking me away! Arnold!
Who is that?
Arnold!
Robert?
Yeah, Arnold!
Hold it!
Gotta vouch for me, Arnold!
Hold that man! Arnold? Robert?
Yeah!
What happened? What's
They're
going
trying to
on?
arrest me. They're trying to arrest me. Arnold, you gotta help me. Vouch for me.
Guards, hold him for just one moment, please.
Thank you, Arnold. Thank you.
And that is why I am so thankful to all of
Kick open double doors on the side, and I hold the papers above my head. I've done it!
What?
I've done it!
What have you done, young man?
I run over and I push you aside out of the podium. I have here
Breaks a hip.
irrefutable proof that the dinosaurs did not go extinct, that they turned into lizard people, and they're currently the only beings on the planet other than Vikings that are capable of sailing to the ends of the earth.
What are you talking about?
And I mic drop him.
No, wait, tell us more. Don't leave. Tell us more.
And the tool that any of us need to possess to find this coveted waterfall that drifts off into the great abyss of the starry night is right here in this museum, in the Viking Hall.
Jacob, take me with you.
Arnold pulls a small radio out from his vest pocket, and he just goes, "They know about the axe. The flat earthers are onto us at last."
My name's not Jacob. I don't know who. I'm not Jacob. I don't know who you were talking to.
You're the real Jacob. I know. You're the real Jacob.
We haven't met, sir. I
You've
don't.
spoken the truth, Jacob.
He's
Take me with you.
Robert, he's a flat earther.
But he knows about the dinosaurs.
And it's all connected. I mean, you can't tell me that you believe in a circular Earth. Right?
Look, I'm willing to listen,
It's
Jacob.
the only way to
I'm
make
willing to
sense.
listen. I'm willing to listen.
Is these two things come together, and the answers are in the Viking Hall. Who's coming with me?
Code blue. Code blue. Code
March
blue.
down the-
All right, no, 2 8 feet tall security guards grab you.
Yeah. and tase you. And they take
There's an edge.
they take you back to a special room.
Okay.
One previously unseen, like a secret, deep interrogation room. What color did you get for that one? Black.
Black.
We
We're all getting black,
yeah,
baby.
yeah, we're all
You should just
black.
hand them out right now.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. What's Raymond Firstwood up to?
Raymond heard the speech. Knows it's Kirk. Saw them get taken away. And is fully on board with Kirk's deduction of the paper. So Raymond goes and gets the axe. Okay. And I take the axe, stuff it in my bag. I'm wearing a backpack. Stuff it in the bag.
It still sticks.
Yes, a giant handle.
Yeah, it's this huge axe.
And I go down into the secure wing. I'm trying to bust him out. So they're in separate rooms or in one room together?
Two like holding cells right next to each other that this museum has for some reason, which is weird. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
very strange things are going on.
Okay. How many guards?
Phil, Daniel, and the two 8-foot guys.
Phil, Daniel, one name, or Phil and
comma,
Okay.
Daniel,
Dan,
comma,
No.
Phil,
and
Daniel, and the two 8-footers.
guards. So 4, but 2 of them are 8 feet,
Okay.
Where's this
which
kid
is
again?
really tall.
Where's this kid again?
Hey,
Hey.
Phil. No. Tywelliger. Tywelliger
Yeah, whatever.
Terwilliger sent me down here. He wanted to see all you back upstairs.
Twilliger sent down a kid? This
Yeah.
kid, man.
That
Look,
makes
kid-
no
Hold on.
sense.
Kid, what do you got in your backpack?
No,
Kid,
look,
you
You
clearly
got
have an
a
axe
sports
in your
team or
backpack.
something, huh?
we're
You on the
on-
hockey team? You
we're
got a
on the-
hockey stick back there?
look, it's a skeleton crew, all right? There's a lot of chaos. He needs you up there. We're short-handed.
We have a comm system. He would have called us.
He would have.
No, it's down when the alarm went off.
It's not
That's
down.
not down.
Frank, is the comm system down? Oh, no, I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, kid.
Albert, did you just send a kid down here? What? Did you send a kid down here? My hip is broken, you fools! I didn't send anyone anywhere. I'm going to the hospital. Just hold the boy and Robert until I get back.
Okay, pal. Why don't you?
All right,
show us
okay,
what's in
come
your
here,
backpack.
kid.
Come on,
I-
what's in your backpack?
Hey, don't touch me! I take out the axe.
That's museum
kid.
property,
Kid,
kid.
you
What
don't
is
wanna do
it?
this.
Look. Open the door. Let him out.
Oh, what? Open the door, what, kid?
Open the door!
Dan, what is the policy on tasing kids? I've never been in this situation before. What is
Look,
the
if
policy?
you-
Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
That taser comes near me, I'll cut your arm off.
You won't be able to. You'll be tased.
That's not the way that works, kid.
Yeah.
Look, if you come
Kid.
near me, I'm cutting it off. Grandpa! Grandpa!
They can't hear you in there. They cannot hear you in there.
That's 3 foot of bulletproof and axe proof, I might add. Glass. They're holding these kids in there.
All right, just let me in there. Let me in there.
I mean, we could
No,
put you in
we're
another
not gonna
cell.
do
We
that.
got a
No.
third holding cell.
Look, I need to talk to Grandpa. The world's at stake.
What do you mean the world is at stake?
The
Look,
world.
I
Look,
know
the wo-
at your age, your problems seem like they're really, really big, you know? I mean, when I was a kid, I had girl troubles, I tell you. You know,
This is
and-
true. This is very true, Mickey.
Look, the world might be flat.
What?
Yeah, it might be.
I mean, yeah, you know.
We all
So-
talk about it sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
I mean, is the green that you see the green that I see? I don't know.
I don't know. We can't know. You
this is
can't
thing
know that.
Yeah.
It could be flat.
You cannot know
look,
that.
you guys are crazy, all right? Just-
We're crazy. You're the one with the
guys are
axe.
crazy.
You're the
You're
one stolen an axe from the Viking wing.
I back away into the elevator and
No, no,
leave.
no. You
Yeah.
do not.
I'm out of there.
No, you're not.
I've got the axe.
Try the axe from the boy.
Hey!
You wrestle it from him.
Hey!
But in the confusion, the axe hits the wall,
Yep.
shatters into a bunch of pieces, and then all of it rewinds, and you're back up about to take the axe.
All right, I go. And I shut the comms down. The power. I find the circuit breaker.
So the whole museum.
Yes.
Midnight at the
All power.
Emergency light comes on. Yeah.
Power's off.
Yeah, red, slowly pulsating lights.
I go back down again.
Bringing the axe or
Where's
not?
that kid again? Where's that kid again?
We don't have any memory of
You guys
this.
don't know.
That's what
Oh,
I said
from
in
before.
this-
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, the power's out. Terwilliger needs you guys. He sent me down here.
He would have called us on the comm.
No, the comms are down.
Comms aren't down.
Albert. Albert.
Son of a gun,
Comms are down.
Calms it down.
Why did he send a kid? Well, who are you?
That
grandkid or something?
actually is museum regulation. When there is an actual break in comms,
Always send kids.
we try
The
not
power
to
of youth.
we try not to separate. Yeah.
Oh,
use
right, the power of youth. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Look, I'm just a helping hand, all right? I'm here all the time. Terwilliger sent me down. I was the closest one by him.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, well, Phil, Dan, you guys go check it out. Mickey and I will stay here.
Sure.
The two 8-foot guys.
Hey, why you got that axe?
Did you take the axe again?
No, I didn't take
Oh,
that.
okay, never mind. Okay. All right, show us the way, little boy.
Oh,
All right, you take him up. Take him up, little boy.
Show us where to go.
oh.
Unseen. Okay, so it's the interrogation room. Robert Firstwood is there. Who else got arrested?
Kirk McClintock.
And Kirk McClintock. They're sitting at a stone table.
Yeah.
It's complete darkness. And then you just hear talons scraping against stone. Complete darkness still.
Who said that?
Where's that?
Yeah, they moved you into a new room, so you're together now. Yeah.
I heard you learned much tonight.
Yes, and I'm willing to tell anybody that wants to listen.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Show us who you are. Show us.
You would not be prepared to see my visage.
I've waited my whole life for the answers. You can't scare me. What are you, scarred? Were you in an accident or something? Have you seen this tattoo?
Are you a dino?
What?
Are you a dino? Talking to us now.
What?
It's a crude name, but yes, I am a dino.
A single spotlight turns on over the dino.
It's got beautiful feathers. It's
Yeah.
actually like a very beautiful dino.
Yeah. And it's wearing it's wearing like a vest with like a pocket watch hanging from it, which it checks.
Then the earth is flat.
Oh my god. And my grandpa was right. Why? Why is it a secret? Tell us, Dino.
You're not prepared to know.
What do we have to...
We
do
do
we have to
know
do?
we've come this far.
We can prove it to you.
You must complete the Dino Challenge before you may know the truth.
Okay. Oh, it's a Dino Challenge. I'm willing. I'm doing it. I'll do it.
Put your neck into my jaw.
What?
Put your neck into my jaw.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you go first. You try it.
So, he cautiously goes over to the dino, who opens its jaw, and closes it softly on the neck. Okay, now what's the challenge exactly?
If your neck is crushed, you die.
Okay, the power of youth. So be it.
Jumping in the chair.
Oh my god. Okay, final scene. Tabitha is in the sub vault. She's broken through. She's used various tools and things. She's still invisible. It's very dark. It's very dark. The floor and the walls are very stone, like ancient stone. And she's walking in, and she can hear from. I mean, her feet are. She's not wearing heels anymore or anything. They're padded, silent steps, but she can still hear from the resonance of each step that the room must be huge. It's basically, think that part in Silent Hill 2 where you go into that room and it's just you don't know how big it is and it's dark. And she's walking through, and she's walking forward cautiously, like has her hand out, and thinking to herself, I wish I brought my night vision goggles, you know. And then her hands rest. She like bumps into a pedestal, and her hands rest on it, and she reaches out and feels it, and she feels what she thinks are dinosaur bones on this pedestal. And while she's touching them, she's thinking, oh, I've made it, I found the bones. But her hand slips down and she touches something that feels like a bone joint, and then all these lights come up. What she realizes is that she's standing in front of a control panel, and the buttons are fashioned like dinosaur bones, but they're actually controls of some kind. And the room is deceptively large, and she can see up on the far edges what look like windows or openings, and she sees movement, so she thinks maybe she's being watched. But she looks down and checks her invisibility, and she's still invisible. So then she hears someone coming, and hides behind the podium. And after a moment, she can't get a look at them immediately, but someone is at the controls, controlling things. And a voice comes over an intercom and says, "Are the controls malfunctioning, Skizix?" And then the voice near on the controls says, "No, they seem fine from here." That hurts. And
The bones are working.
yes.
Bones are working.
And Tabitha's like, what is happening? So she chances to raise her head up over the podium and sees that it's a big old dinosaur working these controls, and then she like dips down, and then the dinosaur at the controls pauses for a second and says, "Yes, everything is working perfectly," and his tail moves around the podium and wraps around Tabitha's neck.
Oh no.
And then pulls her up and says, "Your visual trickery may work on your kind, but we can see your heat." And then Tabitha takes the hood down, and she's being held up by the neck. And she says, "I can see, that's very impressive. I just want to say it's a pleasure to meet you." "The pleasure is all mine, I'm sure." That might be the case. Could you let me down, please?" "No. First, we must complete the plan." "Brother! Are things ready? Are preparations made?"
Preparations made.
Oh my god.
"Then we begin our escape. The humans have become to know too much. We must away."
Do you require assistance?
"No, this human. She shall make for proper entertainment on the journey home." And so he messes with the controls, and then the top of the museum kind of like opens up, and all the people in it are like, "What's going on? What's happening? What's happening?"
Some are applauding.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And the
Oh, good show.
middle portion of the stone room, other stone walls like move up and the windows move forward. So like the room is changing shape and getting taller and longer. And what used to be the center of this room is now the top of a giant tower that's risen up out through the top of the museum.
The giant whale stays at the top.
Yeah. It like gets all tangled up and like hangs from the side of it. It also like Tyrannosaurus Rex bones like crumble and fall apart as the tower passes. And the tower, once it's done reforming into a giant tower, it rumbles and begins to lift off. It's a rocket ship, and it's taking off into space. And all the people in the museum are like, yeah! Oh my god!
Done! Well done!
Until the fire from the bottom of the rocket ship hits them and they are all vaporized. The entire museum is destroyed and most of New York and Central Park are also vaporized. And as the spaceship goes, the dinosaur is holding Tabitha by the neck and he brings her over by the window and says, Look upon your putrid planet. And as they leave, she can see that the Earth is flat. The end.
Look upon your putrid planet.
Oh my god.
And a single tear rolls down her face.
Your putrid planet.
Oh God. Okay. Can you hand me the book? Roll your dice and subtract whichever color is lower from the higher number. Okay. Whoopsie daisy.
I'm gonna need that back.
Yeah. Roll that one again.
Oh, all right. Oh, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, these are. Okay. We'll start with you, Jones. Tell me what number you got.
White 4.
Okay. White 4 is bitter. You know what it's like to be utterly crushed, casually brought low, forced to eat your own words and stand mute and powerless before your enemies. They gloat, and you are helpless.
Kirk is in the subway.
Whoa.
He's found his own little corner where they don't bother him anymore. And he's got some drawings that are taped up on the side of the subway. And he is spouting loudly about all of his conspiracy theories, about his drawings of the Axe cell phone and the circle, and even the ship is kind of a part of it now. And what you didn't actually see what came out of this. He knows it was a giant explosion.
It was all
so
vaporized.
He knows that was covering up some evidence. He probably blames you. Thinks you probably were involved in getting the right information. You're probably basking in a sun on the island on the edge of the earth as we speak, and everybody's walking by. Nobody's paying him any heed, and he's just screaming pretty much just to himself. And he gets out of breath for a second. He just stops and thinks, where his life has gone, and maybe he's wrong. Maybe this didn't happen. Maybe he was wrong, and his mom was right, and he has to at least entertain that possibility because all of the ideas that he's had has brought him to this point, and he just seems like he's stagnating, and maybe it's time to maybe get help or just kind of to put all this aside. And then one commuter, right before they get on the train, turns to him, and a tongue goes out of his mouth, and the eyes glint yellow just for a second. And he gets in the subway, and the door closes right as Kirk runs up. No! It's the lizards! It's the lizards! As the subway train goes off into the darkness of the tunnel.
Okay, what did you get, Raymond?
Black 9.
Nice.
Oh. Nothing to write home about. Back to where you started, maybe sore and broke just like yesterday and tomorrow. You probably learned something, though, like how to do it right next time. Next time.
So Raymond's at home. His mom's yelling at him. Clean your room!
Yeah.
Do the dishes! And he opens up a drawer. And in the drawer is one of the gems from the axe glowing. He sits in his desk. And there's a map on the wall with full on CIA, red lines, yarn, pictures of Grandpa. Grandpa's missing. Or he hasn't seen him since. Pictures of, always forget, Kirk. It's like really shadowy figures of like dinos, lizards. There's one giant circle on Egypt and the pyramids. And he vows to go there.
Nice.
Yeah.
When he's old enough to travel.
Yeah,
places.
exactly.
In 6 years.
Black one.
Black Wolf.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
You're probably dead.
Yep.
Hey, all right. Other people, probably innocent people, are as well. Yep. There is no justice. There is no mercy. Eventually, everything is utterly, painfully screwed, and it is all of it, your fault. Or everything is utterly, painfully screwed, and all of it is your fault.
Yeah, so it's 10 years after the anniversary of the attack
The dino attack.
that Robert Firstwood blew up the museum. His name has been stricken from every school he ever lectured at. The Firstwoods, any documents that any of them ever had have been ripped up, laughed about, and tossed away. And at the museum, at the new museum that was erected 10 years later, there is a display of dinosaurs, and there's like a sign, or like it's 10 years later, it's in the future. You can walk up and it just speaks to you. And it says, the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were not very bright. They could never use machinery. The dinosaurs have never existed for billions of years.
Okay. I had a black...
I love that. The dinosaurs.
We're not very bright. I had a black 4. Savage. Savage as in something is broken or mashed. Maybe you've got a permanent limp or a bad reputation. Plus, you totally fail. So I am still alive.
Ooh.
I am on board this dino alien ship on the multi-thousand-year journey back toward their original home planet. And I am basically an exhibit at a zoo, like a natural history museum-esque zoo with some of their, but the artifacts are, some of them are living things, and I am one of these artifacts. I'm an example of human life and what they were, and they forced me to be naked all the time, and like they do this weird things that like their understanding of human culture was like kind of weird, not exactly correct. So like they have me do what they think human activities are, but they're all like kind of not totally right. And so everything is just awful. And they feed me just like weird little like kind of like maggots, like because it's what they eat. They eat like insects mostly. So I eat these weird bugs, and everything is terrible. I thought for a little while that I'd made friends with this other alien, separate from the dinos that they captured a few years into the journey, but then they died. So now I'm alone again, and they have the technology to arrest my aging. So basically, like this is just gonna keep happening forever for thousands of years. They killed the other alien because it misbehaved. So I have to.
It was like doing too much sign language.
Right. It was trying to communicate to get us to it trusted too much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. And that is Fiasconauts for the month of July.
Midnight at the museum.
Yeah, thank you, Alex, for making that. That was phenomenal. Midnight at the museum. Yeah, so we'll be back next month. I wager with another fan submitted playset. That seems what we're doing now for a while, probably. Yeah, we're Easy Allies. Check us out on easyallies.com, patreon.com/easyallies, YouTube /Easy Allies or Easy Allies Plays. Thank you for listening along. And yeah, if you have a playset, some people submitted in the past if you could resubmit those, because I misplaced them, but now I have a folder for them. So if you have a playset, give it to us, and we'll see. No guarantees, but we'll see if we end up doing them. Thank you for watching or listening, and talk to you next time.